Hello, I'm wbz-tv meteorologist Barry Burbank, and I have your forecast for the rest of this Friday and your weekend into next week. Let's see what's happening first with the weekend. It looks like some spot storms could be happening tomorrow, and a few of those could be strong to severe. There could be some large hail and damaging wind in a few of those storms during tomorrow. It's a marginal risk at this point. High temperatures around 88, but closer to 78 to 80 on the south side of Cape Cod. And then on Sunday, less humid weather, a beautiful day. That's my pick day of the weekend, I think, because the west-southwest breeze will be lighter, whereas tomorrow the wind is going to be pretty gusty, up to 20 to 30 miles an hour to the south-southwest. High temperatures on Sunday, perfect, 84 degrees. It should be really nice. In the meantime, we got to talk about today's rain, and for the most part, it's going to last through the afternoon, but it isn't going to amount to all that much across northern Massachusetts, just some mostly light showers. And the greatest risk of flooding would be over southeastern Massachusetts into Rhode Island. The least amount of rain is most likely west and north of Boston. So let's see where that's coming from as we see dew points, which are going to be climbing today. It's been relatively dry the last couple of days for sure. It's been so nice, and it was dry this morning, but the dew points will rise into the 60s today. May drop a tad tonight, then continue to rise again tomorrow ahead of an approaching cold front. So the dew points will be in the 65 to 70 range. If it's 65 to 70, that's classified as high humidity. So we'll have that tomorrow, and the air is going to start to dry out after that. Later tomorrow, and especially on Sunday, we'll have dew points back in the low and middle 50s. Really going to be nice. Beach and boating today, well, a bit of a bump in the road here for the beach crowd and boating crowd, because it's not going to be nearly as nice as the whole week has been. High temperatures in the 70 to 72 range at the beach today. Maybe even dropping a little bit this afternoon after some of that rain comes down a little bit harder, especially south of Boston. We have a high tide at 11 o'clock this morning. It's low this afternoon around 5 o'clock. Water temperatures are starting to increase now, getting well into the 60s. For the Cape and the Islands, we got the rain coming down today, and we got beautiful weather for tomorrow and Sunday. There is a slight chance there could be a few of those showers or storms crossing over the Cape during tomorrow, so we can't rule it out completely, but it's certainly not going to be as wet as this afternoon will be on Cape Cod. For a high temperature today, around 70 to 74 should do it. A couple spots northwest. If you're lucky, you might get as high as 75, but mostly in the lower 70s. Most of the nation on your Friday is going to be a typical July map, 90 to 95 in many spots, so a few hundred-degree readings from Phoenix up into the Intermountain region up into Montana. But we're in the cool corner again. We're only going to be about 70 in Boston today to as high as 74 farther inland. The reason for the rain today is this weak area of low pressure to the south. It's going to be passing along, giving us the rain. This frontal boundary here will kick off some thunderstorms tomorrow. Here comes the rain through the afternoon hours, and it looks like some rain will be blossoming up in southeastern Massachusetts into Boston by midday and early this afternoon, while farther north and west of Boston, as you can see, just scattered showers, and most of them will be much lighter. It's not going to be raining all the time at all. In fact, a lot of the time in some locations it isn't going to rain at all up here. While as you go down in Connecticut, Rhode Island, and southeastern Mass, that's where the heaviest rain will fall there as that little wave of low pressure goes off to the east. Then it looks like it may turn partly cloudy at times tonight. Then we're in for varying amounts of clouds and sunshine tomorrow. Any fog, which may be around first thing in the morning, will burn off. And during the day, we'll have these scattered showers and storms coming in from the northwest. A few of those may be a little bit stronger, and I think there's going to be more on here than that model was suggesting. Then it's going to clear out Saturday night as the dry air really rushes in here. So let's check out and see what's going on with the flash flood watch, which has been issued by the National Weather Service. We have our storm watch weather alert up here at WBZ for this afternoon for the potential for localized rainfall of 1 to 2 inch amounts or rates per hour, and that certainly would cause some flooding in some streets and poor drainage locations and in some urban flooding. But then tomorrow, it's the marginal risk for some severe thunderstorms scattered around much of the area. But again, it's only a marginal risk. That's even less than a slight risk. So just a chance of that happening tomorrow. Let's look ahead for 7 days and see what it's shaping up to be. Today, on the coolish side after some beautiful weather this week, but right back to summer tomorrow in the upper 80s, near 80 on the Cape. Watch for a passing thunderstorm, but many areas won't see any at all. Then the beautiful days on Sunday and Monday, 84 to 86 both those days with low humidity, nice breezes. Gets humid again on Tuesday with thunderstorms late in the day, and then it gets perhaps cool the second half of next week. I'm not clear about what's going to happen then, but I do know you'll enjoy part of the weekend as it gets summery all over again. You can watch WBZ News at noon, 5, 6, and 11 o'clock today. You can also see it on My TV 38 at 8 o'clock for the latest news and weather updates.